try to restart them. Good girl. Yep. Okay. That's usually how she does. If she ever doesn't really work out of it, then obviously we give her more time off. Yeah, but she's always been. Yeah. With all the grass this year, with how wet it's been, I will say she's got two nice little grass cracks up in both her front teeth right now. Which, like, she hasn't had those in a while. So I'm like, it's a good time for Mocha, apparently. Sarcastically, obviously. But no abscess so far, knock on wood. I mean, truth be told, she hasn't had one in years that I can remember. It's just been Chloe in this field. Whew. Gotcha.
Not just
Dying. Good girl.
more nice walk transitions. Again, you're stepping out and down and not quick.
Alright, come on. Right. She has, I would like to get her bachelor long and low at the canter, but she picks her head up at the canter right now. Not like Chloe style, but for her. Yeah. girl. No, that's usually where her head is. At least with me. Obviously the girls are something else, but yeah.
More supportive through the corners, so she's not like dealing, getting too forward.
Yeah. No, I will say, and we did a lot of work 2 summers ago. I want to say 2 summers, last few years blend, obviously. But we did a lot of canter work, especially to the right, because the right's always, she's gotten better. Like moving off the leg, off the canter, and not, bulldozing forward. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right.
So that's where being that extra supportive, not just letting the speed happen, and being there to help her stay as steady as she can stay. Because again, her right lead will never be her best lead. So it's going to do a change.
Good. Good girl.
Good. Now we're a little forward. Yeah, slowly.
Smells excited. That's canter been in a minute. That's the fastest she's been there for a minute. But I she saw it coming. I was like, oh, my bad. Right. Yeah. Right.
The horse is up. And to the right, you're going to have to be very hard support from her. Enough to get her further.
These are monkeys.
I don't know where all these guys are coming from. I got another 2 today.
What?
2 more men that want to run. Like, I'm all for it, but I don't know where all these men are coming from.
Like lessons? Interesting. Maybe they all know each other. Which is odd for the sport, because they don't usually pop up until they're doing pro. You're like, what are y'all, hiding in a barn? Where have you been? Oh. We'll start right.
Really think about as you're getting ready to pass through your canter, that the inside hip kind of steps forward and the outside leg slides back, and you already have your but we're going to stay here. We're not just going to go into the canter and then at some point come back to me. I really want you to think about that stability for her, which is going to build her transition to be better. For all of them.
Another try. Good. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Come here. There you go. Good. You do not jump me on my half halt, ma'am. Back. Back it. You do not do that when I put my half halt on, ma'am. And hook, hook. Hook, hook. Good.
That's to your advantage. You can't go off the walls on a circle. It's really hard.
Good girl. Mocha. Thank you. Don't do that. Woo. Yeah, every time we hit this corner, and I put my half hold on her, she was like, "Fuck you!" I was like, "Bitch!" I know.
So, like, she had really nice turns up here, and then she gets fussy down there. So, having that information, you'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna really just kind of stop my feet a little bit, and I'm gonna have that means you can't go through this. And then she'll be like, keep that in mind if you're not maybe it too much. Okay, not exactly the answer, but you also have it wrong.
Right. Yeah. And she does better to the left because she overcompensates to the right with the speed. I know. That's why I'm going to do left last because it's more better note for her.
We want her to almost think about slightly breaking.
Good girl. I know. We haven't done as much work as of late to the right. My fault.
like, when you watch the video, pay attention. Because what you'll see when you go through your transition is she gets quicker and then tries to come down into a transition. Instead of you being like,
Right.
how about you go a little slower, keep yourself more together, then we make the move.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, even like into your walk, it's like, oh, we're going to track it off, shit, now we're walking. So, you've got to, like, when you're doing the transition, it's like, you want to go into the walk from a collected trunk, not an extended trunk. So, make sure you're, especially she just wants to go forward. She wants to avoid working a little bit harder, because it is harder.
Right.
She doesn't have to avoid it. She can work a little bit harder. But when you were like, okay, I really got to control this trot. You got a nice trot out of her. And then your transition was better because she didn't just drop her belly down and die. And it was like, we're walking. And it was only high turn. It was walking up and it wasn't sticking on the head. She's like, wait. Let's see if we can do a couple of these transitions. Thinking about, again, how you act, and it's not going to be from a faster trot. You gotta lay off the fast trot. You have that with her and slow, and she just is like, what's going?
Yeah.
How then know Corzel cruiser. About annoyingly persistent until all of a sudden she's like, oh, damn it. You're not communicating if you're just kind of like, just going to keep questioning. You've got to be able to navigate. Navigate's right.
To the left. Yeah. You said to the left, and I was like, I am left. It took a second.
Don't think that, yeah. Because like right now, as soon as you take the throttle, she goes forward and then at some point she's going to go slow.
Ignore what's in the woods.
Yeah,
Girl.
and then she's not dropping into the wall. Again, it's the mentality that we have to change. Both your careers to go forward itself.
Right.
There's not really been a whole lot of in between. It's just we're going somewhere and now we're not going anywhere. So you got to.
Jesus. You're fine, Mogies. Dreamer, we'll go kick him. Ah, hopping that fence. Oh.
Not allowed to just go forward. They have to be reflective and not falling on her face. Not falling on her face into the trot, not falling on her face into the wall.
I used to do it more, and I'm trying to get back to it, just because I like to mix it up. And Chloe, I used to be able to watch her canter on that neck rope, but then she got sassy, and I'm like, we're going to pause that for a minute.
Yeah, but I mean, like right now, would you imagine getting on this horse in the neck rope and being able to do this?
Not all of what we did. I'd like to get back to riding, cantering her on the buckle and her not falling on her face, but that's been like, yeah. Good girl. Right.
Everything comes through the same. So if you stray from that, that's where she's going to get that idea to want to like,
Yeah.
swing her head up.
You're fine. And credit to Mocha, she is a quick learner. Not as quick as Dreamer, but she is a quick learner. Yeah.
Oh no, I actually have to put a little leg on so that we might actually try to get it up, might actually die. That's what you need to do with the this kind of thing. And then you need to think about, okay, I need to shorten the canter. I need to start prepping for my trot work instead of just swinging your head up and then, picking out the pressure.
Well, I got a few girls that canter her, but lesson school horse canter her. Not let me lead you into the camper.
Right. So those are much nicer transitions for both of you. If you're not feeling like all of a sudden you're sitting in the saddle getting backwards, she doesn't feel you driving her forward. And so she doesn't get those quick steps and then all of a sudden you hurt and all of a sudden. And I want you to really prep. And I mean like keep her slow. Yourself slow, not driving, not breathing, not allowing that to happen. Because her problem is forward.
Right.
Her problem is she goes way too fast forward and falls. So if again, you want it to be a little bit more of a oops, she broke instead of why the hell are we running around with my husband? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Find your thoughts, find your organization. I would start your range a little bit more just to be supportive while you're working on this skill with her.
Yep.
Don't get to the back of the saddle when you fall. Don't put yourself backwards. Okay. Already checked. Instead of just freaking going somewhere.
Yeah.
At some point, I've got to stop.
Yeah.
So keep working, and those are the transitions you need to use on Chloe, Dreamer.
Yeah.
Dreamer.
But I am trying to be more mindful of transitions, of get them walking into the trot.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Of like, you had really clean transitions.
Yeah.
Because you weren't going somewhere and then stopping somewhere. You had this whole like, I've got to actually execute, and I can't just tell her to stop. And so then she's never, she didn't do that flat belly, drop the belly, pull your head up. And then you got her off so quick when she broke at the canter, was fine, whatever. But she came back really quick that you were like, oh, by the time you came back in, I was over there. You were walking over here.
Yeah.
Where you started, you would have like started and then at some point slowed down over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, she does have good breaks, but it depends on the day.
Only if she wants to use it.
Yeah. Well, and to be there, I also so stiff. And then it's got the flash, and it was just like 50 million things going on here. And I was like, I just wanted something simpler. And this is so soft. And then obviously you can take this off too, and just have a bitless. So I do like these little extenders though. Little elastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow muggies.
No, that was.
Yeah, when I do a bunch of transition work, I'm like, I'll stick you in the sample for when you decide to, whatever. And I'm like, remember, I'm still here. Oh.
The goal is to eliminate that, but you got to think about where you are in the
Right.
what you're doing. Like when you didn't change your posting, and you're like, well, we're just gonna